For the first centuries, the story of Cleopatra's power has been told wrong. We've been fed a narrative of unparalleled beauty, political seduction, and milk baths. But that was the visible story, the one designed for the masses. Her true influence, the force that made emperors weak and armies pause, was an invisible asset. It was an atmospheric weapon, meticulously engineered. In the next few minutes, you will discover the real source of her legend. This isn't just a history lesson. We are going to decode the fragrance aura she used to project silent authority and hypnotic control. I will reveal the 3 forbidden notes that formed her scent's backbone, and more importantly, I will show you how to find their modern equivalent to architect your own signature scent of power. If you're here, it's because you already know that true influence isn't shouted, it's felt. You sense that there's a layer of personal magnetism that exists beyond what people see or hear. You are right. I've spent years guiding leaders, creators, and visionaries to master this invisible language, moving beyond simple perfume and into the realm of strategic scenting. This is the alchemy of influence. So we will begin by shattering the myth of Cleopatra's power. Then we'll unlock the Scorpio archetype within you, the key to her mindset. We will decode the sacred ingredients of her scent, and I'll give you a framework to find your own. Finally, we'll explore why your aura is your new first impression. Stay until the end, because the 3rd note we decode is the one most perfumers are afraid to use today.
Here's what the history books conveniently leave out. Cleopatra's power wasn't just enacted, it was announced. Before her barge was ever seen, its scent would travel down the Nile, an opulent cloud of burning incense and exotic florals. She wasn't just a queen arriving, she was a goddess descending. This was a calculated psychological operation designed to bypass logic and speak directly to the primal brain. This is the very definition of scent as power. While her rivals were focused on armies and speeches, she was conquering the very air they breathed. Her fragrance wasn't an accessory, it was an extension of her territory, an unapologetic statement of presence that said, "I am here, and this space now belongs to me." It was an invisible layer of armor and a silent introduction. Think about a modern-day equivalent. Walking into a boardroom and having your presence felt before you even present your first slide. Attending a gallery opening and drawing people into your orbit without a single word. This is the power she wielded, a personal magnetism so profound it became the stuff of legend. She understood that what people smell impacts them on a subconscious emotional level that visuals never can. But this profound effect wasn't an accident. It was tied directly to a specific, potent, energetic blueprint. A blueprint you can also access. This leads us to the source code of her influence, the Scorpio archetype. Now, here is the most important secret. You do not need to be a Scorpio to channel the Scorpio Queen. This is an archetype, a universal blueprint for power that exists within all of us. It is the part of you that is magnetic, strategic, deeply resilient, and comfortable in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The Scorpio archetype thrives on mystery. It doesn't feel the need to over-explain or fill every silence. Its power comes from what it holds back, creating a gravitational pull that makes others lean in. It is the energy of the CEO who listens more than they speak, the artist whose work reveals a deep, unspoken truth. It's about embodying a smoldering, quiet confidence. So, how do you activate it? Start by observing. In your next social interaction, resist the urge to be the first to speak. Hold eye contact a second longer than you normally would. Feel the power in your own silence. This archetype isn't about being loud. It's about being so grounded in your own energy that the world can't help but notice. It's the art of being seen without demanding to be looked at. And to fully embody this, to give it an external anchor, we use scent. The right fragrance can act as a trigger, a sensory reminder of this potent energy. And Cleopatra's secrets were all in the notes she chose to build this specific archetypal aura, which brings us to the forbidden formula itself. What nobody tells you is that Cleopatra's perfume wasn't just a pretty floral. It was a psycho-spiritual formula. Her 3 core notes were chosen for their deep alchemical effects on the human psyche. The first of these was Kefi. This wasn't a single ingredient, but a sacred temple incense blend, often containing 16 or more ingredients like frankincense, myrrh, and juniper. Its scent was resinous, smoky, and deeply calming. Its purpose was to signal spiritual authority and quiet the minds of those around her, making them more receptive. The second note was myrrh. While frankincense lifts the spirit, myrrh is grounding and fiercely protective. It has a bitter, almost medicinal warmth that speaks of resilience and an intimate knowledge of life's shadows. Wearing myrrh is an energetic statement that you have been through fire and emerged not just intact, but more powerful. This is a cornerstone of the Scorpio archetype. And the third, most crucial note, cardamom. Not the sweet baking spice, but the green, almost camphorous kind. Cardamom is a hypnotic. It's sharp, intelligent, and slightly unsettling in its beauty. It cuts through the smoky haze of the other notes and creates a point of intense focus. It's the scent of the strategist, the mind that sees all the angles. This is the secret to commanding a room before you even say a word.
So, how do you translate this ancient formula into a modern signature scent? You are not looking for a historical recreation. You are hunting for a fragrance with the same energetic DNA. You are looking for a scent built on the trinity of sacred smoke, grounding resin, and hypnotic spice. This is where astrology and perfume truly merge. When you go to a fragrance counter, ignore the bottles everyone is talking about. Your mission is different. Look for perfumes in the incense, oriental, or spicy categories. Scan the note descriptions for keywords like myrrh, frankincense, olibanum, labdanum for that resinous depth, and cardamom, black pepper, or cinnamon for that sharp, hypnotic focus. Here is a pro technique I teach my clients. When you test a fragrance, don't just smell it on paper. Spray it on your skin. Walk away for an hour. A true power scent needs to merge with your chemistry. Ask yourself, how does this make me feel? Does it ground you? Does it make you hold your head up a little higher? Does it feel like a secret you're keeping, just for yourself? That is when you know you found it. This process transforms you from a passive perfume wearer to a conscious scent architect. You are no longer just choosing a fragrance, you are choosing your aura. You are crafting your invisible introduction. This is a profound act of self-creation, and it is the foundation of building a powerful fragrance aura. The incredible truth is that your signature scent doesn't have to be a single scent. It's a wardrobe. The Scorpio Queen is a phenomenal archetype for power and mystery, but it is just one room in the palace of your astrological blueprint.
Your unique birth chart holds the codes for dozens of archetypes you can embody. Think of it this way. Today, we unlocked the scent of the Scorpio Queen for that high-stakes negotiation. But what about the scent for your Venus sign to amplify charm and attraction for a first date? Or the scent for your Mars sign to fuel ambition and drive before a major project? This is the next level of scent as power. The ultimate goal is to build a curated scent wardrobe that aligns with your intentions. One scent for focus, one for creativity, one for seduction, one for commanding respect. This is the difference between having a pleasant hobby and wielding a strategic tool for life. Your scent becomes a conscious choice you make every single day to shape how you feel and how you are perceived. Because ultimately, your fragrance aura is your new first impression. It enters the room before you do and lingers long after you've left. It's the invisible, unspoken part of your brand. Mastering it is not just an act of self-expression, it is the next critical step in your ascension.
You walked in here today curious about a queen's ancient secrets. You are leaving with the keys to one of her most powerful, energetic kingdoms. You now hold the framework to move beyond simply smelling good and into the art of strategic self-expression. Understanding that Cleopatra's secrets were never about beauty. They were about mastery of the unseen. But the Scorpio Queen is just one archetype. A powerful key, yes, but your unique astrological chart is the full map to your power. It holds the codes not just for your authority, but for your creativity, your magnetism, and your legacy. This video was the key to one room. Your chart is the blueprint to the entire palace. For those of you who are ready to move beyond archetypes and into your bespoke energetic signature, I offer a private service. You are invited to commission your personalized Astro-Scent Dossier. This is where we go deeper. I decode your unique chart to architect a private scent blueprint for your specific goals. The link to begin this intimate journey is at the top of the description below. And finally, if this exploration resonated with you, subscribe and join this circle of sensory alchemists. Like this video to let me know you want more deep dives like this. And I want to know, comment below with one word or one scent note that represents your power. I can't wait to read your answers.